I think this is an incredibly important piece of legislation. It was largely my constituents who experienced what happened at the Wilshire Boulevard Temple, which is, I think, the largest Reformed synagogue in Southern California, maybe in California. But what happened that day was incredibly offensive, hurtful, hateful, and it sent ripples of fear through the Jewish community in my district and throughout Southern California. I don't know how you can enjoin grassroots protesters who you don't know are going to show up at a place of worship, how you can do that ahead of time. I don't know how there can be more limited responses to this. I think this is an incredibly limited response. Just think about what happened at that temple. People went and protested, called people horrendously hateful names, expletives, chased them as they were walking in with signs, with sticks. I saw videos of this. It was horrendous. It was a horrendous hate acts. And the LA police said that they didn't have the tools to prevent it. These people went into a synagogue and went into a daycare center with Jewish kids, screaming at all the people there and calling horrendous names. And think about it. Just think about the impact of the fact that the protest, whatever the First Amendment issues are, why that would happen at a Jewish synagogue. People don't know what the views are of folks in that synagogue. So to me, this is the least thing we can do. And I think that this is something that protects everyone. There are similar things that happen at mosques where people assume that that people share views, that there are inaccurate perceptions of a community. A place of worship is something that should be sacrosanct. And so I think this is an incredibly limited bill. I think it is needed. If we're protecting reproductive care services, we should be protecting houses of worship and all houses of worship. And this is something that doesn't just protect the Jewish community. It protects communities of all faiths. And so I'm strongly supportive of the bill. I thank you for bringing it. My constituents, thank you. I can't tell you how many calls I've gotten on this. They were nervous that this would not move forward. But what happened at the Wilshire, and the Wilshire Temple issue is only just one of many. I can probably come up with 20 or 30 examples of things that were similar. And of course, those things, it's harder to protect. But a house of worship is something that we should be able to separate out and basically say that this is worthy of making sure that people can go to their place of worship with safety and without being attacked with hate speech and with activities that cause fear. So thank you. I will be voting for the bill today.